Donald Trump before and his family, McLeod and Christ. And wouldn't it be funny, because when Trump stood in front of the Queen a few years back and everyone screamed about and we were all like, checkmate, he also did it with the King. But when you actually look into things, it gets crazy. But this world is crazy and we have been lied to since God knows when, but just listen.
Donald Trump is the rightful heir to the throne of Scotland. TikTok, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Of course, this is just a theory, but in order to understand this theory, we have to go back and look at two people, Mary, Queen of Scots, and Queen Elizabeth I. Mary had a strong claim to the throne because she was King Henry VII's great-granddaughter. King Henry VIII put in his will that he didn't care about that claim and he wanted Elizabeth on the throne. So Elizabeth ended up getting the crown. The church and the people were not happy. Pope Pius V ended up excommunicating Elizabeth from the church and declared her illegitimate. He encouraged people to support Mary's claim to the throne. But Elizabeth was ruling and refused to step down. Instead, in 1585, she put into law the Act of Association, stating that anyone involved in a plot to kill her or replace her will be excluded from succession. A year later, in 1586, came the Babington Plot. Mary was found guilty for giving the okay to an assassination plot to kill Elizabeth and place her on the throne. Mary was executed February 8, 1587, removing her claim to the throne permanently. After Mary's death, Mary's son James was already sitting on the throne in Scotland. In 1603, when Elizabeth I died without having any children, James ended up sitting on the throne and became King James I of England. Mary's bloodline lost the throne when her descendant, James II, was overthrown in 1688. Parliament replaced him with a new ruling structure, and then succession laws changed the future of the monarchy. At the turn of the 13th century, Mary's bloodline continued to grow through Clan MacLeod, which was a Gaelic Norse house with deep roots in Scotland. Fast forward to the 20th century, Malcolm MacLeod marries Mary Christ Smith. Mary Christ Smith has her own very special bloodline. They had a baby and named her Mary Ann MacLeod. Mary Ann MacLeod moved to the United States in 1930 and married Fred Trump. Fred Trump, whose last name Trump was changed from Trump, has his own very special bloodline. Together, they had Donald Trump, making Donald Trump the rightful heir to the Scottish throne through Mary of Scots' bloodline.
Melania.
Now, if you think Donald Trump's story is crazy, wait to hear the Melania theory. There is a biblical prophecy that divine bloodlines will be restored.
Yep.
We are living through prophetic times. You ever heard the
Yep, so it gets even more really, really interesting. But a lot of us know there's these crazy things going on and great things are coming, and you can't even write this stuff or make it up or anything. It's hilarious. That's why I say do your research. So just thought I'd share that before I go to bed. Night.